Chapter 9, The Third Presence. The air tightens around them, the shoreline trembling under invisible weight. Malachi feels it before he sees anything, a shift in the atmosphere, subtle but immense, like the world inhaling sharply. The lake stops moving. The wind stops breathing. Even the Revenant pauses mid-step, head turning slightly as though recognizing something older than itself. Cariel moves in front of Malachi with a suddenness that startles him, wings of light flickering in and out of visibility behind the illusion of his human form. "Do not speak," he warns softly. "Do not call to it." Malachi's pulse thunders. "What is it?" "A watcher," Cariel says. "Something drawn here by spiritual imbalance. And the Revenant's awakening has made this place ring like a cracked bell." The presence takes shape slowly on the rocks a dozen yards away, not with the thick shadows of the Revenant or the warm glow of Cariel, but with a soft distortion, like heat waves rising from pavement. It shimmers, flickers, stretches, too bright to be darkness, too dark to be light. A liminal being. A boundary dweller. Its form is humanoid, but blurred at the edges, face obscured under a hood of shifting color, robes made of smoke and reflected starlight. It does not touch the ground. It presses against it, bending reality beneath its feet. Malachi grips Cariel's arm. "Is it on our side?" "There are no sides where it stands," Cariel murmurs. "Only observation. And consequence." The Revenant reacts first. It lets out a hollow hiss, a sound with no breath behind it, and takes a staggering step backward. Its stitched eyes widen with a fear Malachi has never seen in it. Memories flicker across its form like broken film. And distort. The Watcher tilts its head, studying the Revenant's unraveling body with slow curiosity. Cariel's jaw tightens. "This is bad." Malachi stares, confused. "Why? If the Revenant is scared." "Because the Watcher is deciding whether this story should continue," Cariel says. "Whether the threads of your life, and its existence, are permitted to move forward." Malachi's stomach drops. It can just choose that. "Yes," Cariel says. "This is the lakefront. A place of birth. A place of threshold." The Watcher answers only to the laws written before creation. The Watcher raises its hand. The air shatters. A ring of light erupts around them, bending the world inward. The lake flickers like a glitching screen. The city behind them blurs into streaks of color. The ground splits into mirrored fragments of different times: the night Malachi prayed here, the day he almost didn't make it home, the morning he chose faith, the moment he turned away from anger, all coexisting and overlapping like reflections in broken glass. The Watcher's voice arrives without sound, a feeling pressed directly against the soul. "You are two. You must become one." The Revenant recoils, its stitched limbs trembling violently. It shakes its head, a child refusing punishment. Malachi's knees buckle. "One with what?" Cariel answers quietly, "With yourself." The Watcher continues, its form tightening like a coiling storm. The wound has been given shape. The shape seeks dominion. The dominion fractures the bearer. Malachi gasps as the world around him folds inward. The lakefront disappears. The night becomes a translucent veil. The Watcher's words slam into his chest with unbearable clarity. The wound must either be healed or consumed. The Revenant screams, a twisted, desperate sound, and lunges toward the Watcher with a fury Malachi has never seen. But the Watcher flicks a single finger, and the creature collapses into kneeling submission, forced to bow as shadows tear and writhe around it. Cariel steps forward, fists clenched in defiance. "You cannot end him." "I can," the Watcher replies, "if the balance demands it." Malachi's voice cracks with terror. "What does that mean?" The Watcher looks directly at him for the first time. "It means the next choice you make will decide which of you remains." Malachi freezes. Cariel's face goes still. The Revenant lifts its head slowly. Eyes burning with desperate hope, or desperate hunger. A surge of wind returns suddenly, flinging cold spray from the lake across all three of them. The Watcher lowers its hand. The ring of light tightens. Reality dims. And with a voice that echoes across the spiritual fabric of the lakefront, it speaks the final words of the chapter. Choose, Malachi Dre. Will you confront the wound? Or feed it? The light snaps out. Darkness drops.